With the sixth pick in the NFL draft, the New York Giants select a guy in Daniel Jones, Duke quarterback. And if you were watching the NFL draft, you heard the shock, the amazement, and the awe. They say that Daniel Jones is effective in short passing. That's where he had his most success. And they say, how will his long game be? They don't have really confidence in that long game. This is what the scouts said. Starter in 3 years of his college career, and if I do remember correctly, kind of the same thing was said maybe about Andrew Luck. Now, no way am I comparing the two, but I was definitely surprised Daniel Jones selected by the Giants. But if you look at it, Eli Manning and Daniel Jones almost look exactly alike. And it was even quoted in one of the papers here that, quote, we may be the Green Bay Packers model where Rodgers sat for 3 years. Meaning that Jones may be insinuating, and I don't think he will start. They're clearly going with Eli Manning. And it seems like maybe they think that Eli Manning still has 3 years left in him. Definitely more than 1 year. At least like that's what it seems like to me with them, with drafting Daniel Jones. And listen, Gettleman, kind of understand that you like this kid. But you had guys like Josh Allen and even Dwayne Haskins on the board. You traded away all of your defensive weapons in the offseason. Maybe, the Giants should have gotten a linebacker, a defensive tackle at 6, then a quarterback at 17. Manning, more than likely, does not have 3 years left in him. You're going to pay this kid to ride the bench. If you played your cards right, and maybe drafted a guy like Allen at 6, the only other team that would have drafted a quarterback, I think, was Washington, which was 2 picks ahead of you at 17. So he was Haskins. Well, he was going to be there for sure. He was going to go there for sure. Then you would have gotten Jones anyway. Right? I think Haskins was going to go to the Redskins if the Giants were not taking him. That way you would have gotten the best linebacker in the draft and your what you believe to be a future quarterback after Manning. Poor decision making by the front office. What has happened with the Giants over the last couple of years? Seems like it's a very like a circus-like atmosphere. Okay, and listen, I understand. The point I'm trying to make is you draft this guy so high up there. You pass on Allen. This guy Jones was still going to be available at 17. Why did you not pick up a guy like Allen? It just does not make any sense. And how do I know that Haskins was a better option? You don't know. Okay, I don't know. Their qualities, I liked in both of them. I like Jones, but I personally would not have drafted him at 6. That's all I'm saying. Plus, I don't like the fact that Gettleman was quoted as planning on sitting the first pick for 3 years. And listen, the Jaguar fans, I'm sure they love this pick that the Giants made. Very head-scratching as well. And now, some might even argue that maybe you shouldn't even have drafted a quarterback in this draft. Haskins, Jones, do you like any of them? you know, if you were going to draft a quarterback, one might argue you would have done that last year. You know, I thought maybe there was even a possibility of them going after Rosen. But with this pick in Jones, it looks like they're out. And thankfully, looks like my Dolphins are still in it for Rosen. I hope all is well. Look forward to speaking to you guys very, very soon.